What is going on YouTube? My name is Zubat. Welcome to my channel. On today, episode 4 of our Seattle Kraken franchise rebuild in NHL 20, we will be taking part in our Year 2 playoffs as we qualify in the second seed with 100 points in our division. Depending on how long this playoff run goes, we might be doing the off-season in this episode as well, so stay tuned for that. And without further ado, let's get it going.
Yeah, nightmares keep haunting me. Being at the top is never guaranteed. Last thing I want is a nominee. Wanna stack up awards like 1, 2, 3. Keep calm and relax, I'm supposed to be.
So just as a quick reminder, just to show you guys our lines before we go into the postseason here. Our first line is looking like Sprong, Konechny, and Gurionov. DeBrus, Janssen, and Kraus is our second line. Our third line is Steen, Beauvillier, and Thomas. And Nichushkin, Sammy Blais, and Jesse Puljujarvi is our fourth line. Now, on defense, we have Jake McCabe and TJ Brody, Travis Sanheim and Adam Larson, and Hayden Fleury and Brandon Carlo. And in the net for us, we have Robin Lehner and Thatcher Demko as our backup. And we will be taking on the Calgary Flames in the first round. Now, Calgary's lineup is looking like Johnny Gaudreau, Sean Monahan, and Elias Lindholm on the first line, Matthew Tkachuk, Derek Ryan, and Chris Kreider, Di Giuseppe, Backlund, and Pitlick on the third line, and Gons, Jankowski, and Dubé on their fourth line there. Now on defense, they have 88 overall Noah Hannafin, Eric Gustafsson, Yusuf Alamaki, Rasmus Anderson, Oliver Shillington, and Travis Hamonic. And in the net for them, they have David Rittich and Hutchinson as their backup. Now in these playoffs, I will be simming the games. I will be simming the first and the second period to completion. And then in the third period as well, I will be doing a regular, relatively fast time sim. So we're going to switch to goals here. And in the first period, there's no score. Now in the second period, lots of goals there. We're up 3-2. We got goals from Sprong, Blais, and McCabe, and Pitlick and Shillington score for Calgary. So let's resume this game here. And I think we'll go at about 4 times, give or take. Maybe, yeah, we'll go 4 times. 4 times sounds good. So Johnny Gaudreau there ties up the game with a goal on Robin Lehner right at the goal line. Penalty kill now for us. 14 minutes left in the third period. Big, long penalty kill. We had a 5-on-3 there, but we seemed to kill it off. We now shot 31-21, which is not great. We need some pucks on net here. 10 minutes left in the third period. Tie game 3-3. I'm really hoping this team can actually, challenge Calgary. I know we finished second in our division, but Calgary's got some pretty strong players. And look at that. Sammy Blais with less than 5 minutes left puts us up by 1 in game 1 here. Can we hold on to that victory? 2 minutes left. And Noah Hannafin ties it with 50 seconds for Calgary, so we're going into overtime now. First ever playoff game for the Seattle Kraken, 4-4 heading into overtime. We only have 27 shots. Calgary has 37 shots, so Robin Lehner is doing his job, but let's keep this going and pray for the best, boys. Need to get some shots on net. Give or take about 5 minutes in now. Penalty kill now. Calgary on the power play. Come on, boys, kill this off. Good penalty kill. Good penalty kill. About halfway through this overtime period. Still 4-4, obviously. We need a hero. We need a hero. Another penalty kill. Big penalty kill. And we kill it off. So Calgary's power play goes 0-for-4, I believe. At least, if not. From what we've seen so far. 3 minutes left in this first overtime. Still 4-4. And it looks like we're going to a second overtime. Jeez. First ever playoff game. We're going to second overtime. That's crazy. Let's keep it going here. Need a hero. Robin Lehner standing on his head. 4 goals allowed on 47 shots. And Calgary wins it. Elias Lindholm from the point on Robin Lehner. So we lose 5-4 in our first game, which is okay. Let's take a look here at the stats for our Seattle Kraken players here. TJ Brody with 4 points. And a +2. Sammy Blais with 2 goals, +2. Puljujarvi 1 assist. Jake McCabe with a goal. Konechny and Nichushkin can get goals. Let's take a look. We did play Robin Lehner, right? We did. So, interesting. Let's take a look at Calgary's stats real quick in that first game. Double overtime. Lose it, unfortunately. That's a heartbreak there. Sean Monahan with 3 assists. Lindholm 2 points and the game winner. Gaudreau with 2 points. So that first line definitely brought what they can bring, kind of thing. So let's head over to game 2 now. Down 1-0, unfortunately, with that heartbreaking first game. We are at home, so let's hope we can bring home at least 1 win before we head over to Calgary. So, first period, and it's a tie game 2-2. We get Beauvillier and Steen for us, and then Lindholm and Monahan. So that first line is definitely bringing it. So we might need to take a look at who we're matching up against that first line. Second period, 1 goal by us, Jake DeBrusk, and we're up 3-2. Let's simulate through this third period, and look at that. Beauvillier puts the insurance goal early in the third period. There we go. That's what we needed, boys. Obviously, we couldn't take a 1-goal lead going into the third last game, so let's hope that insurance goal is enough, or we could keep putting on the pressure. There it is, Andreas Janssen, 5-2 for us now. Perfect. We're looking at about halfway through this third period, 3-goal lead. Shots are about equal. Janssen with a really weird angle on that goal. Lawson Krause, there we go, 6-2, baby. 6-2 in game 2. We should be taking it home now. Please don't collapse on me. Don't want that EA Sports luck. 2 minutes left in this game, and we're going to take it home for game 2. So series is tied 1-1 with that double OT loss in game 1, and then a big 6-2 win on home ice. Perfect. So now we're heading back to Calgary. Let's take a look at our stats real quick. DeBrusk with a 3-point night, Beauvillier 3-point night, Sanheim 2 assists, Steen with 2 points. Not bad. We're starting our scoring around. We had quite a few players with points that game, so awesome. So now let's head to Calgary for game 3, tie series. Look over at the other rounds. Nashville's up 2-0 on Edmonton. Florida's up on Tampa Bay. Let's simulate up to this day here. Nashville on the verge of sweeping Edmonton. Interesting. Edmonton finished first in our division. So let's simulate this game. Game 3 in Calgary, first period, and we're up 2-1. Jake DeBrusk and Alex Steen and Sean Monahan, that first line for Calgary, still getting it done. Second period, and 1 each on each side. DeBrusk again and Monahan with his second of the night. So once again, that Calgary first line's going to town. So let's continue this simulation. We're up 3-2. Shots are 18-15, and Brandon Carlo, there we go, baby. We're up by 2. Right and early, just like last game, we went into the third period up 3-2, scored an early insurance, and we did not let off the gas. Derek Ryan there tries to bring it back down for Calgary. 3 goals on 16 shots. Not the best, but hopefully we can maintain it. There we go. Brandon Carlos, second of the period, second of the night, 5-3. 10 minutes left in this game. Penalty kill now. Kill that off, boys. Beautiful. We have a chance here to go up 2-1 in the series. 5 minutes left now in the third period. Shots are 31-19 for us. And it looks like we might take this one. 1 minute left. And there we go. The empty netter by Konechny. Beautiful. So Brandon Carlo, the third period hero with 2 goals. You love to see it, especially when our defensemen that are not known for scoring chip in like that. So now we're up 2-1, game 4 in Calgary. We have a chance to take a 3-1 series lead going back home. So let's simulate up to game 4 now. And Nashville did sweep Edmonton. Interesting. So the first seeded Oilers in our division gets swept by the, I believe, first wild card Nashville Predators. So game 4 in the Scotiabank Saddledome. First period. And we're up 2-0. Beauvillier and Thomas. Beautiful. Second period. 1 on each side. Gaudreau and Beauvillier. That first line for Calgary still shooting. So we're up 3-1. Have a chance to take a 3-1 series lead. Let's try and get that early goal in the third period again. 4-on-3 power play. There it is. TJ Brody power play goal. Another insurance goal. Awesome. TJ Brody against his former team. You'll love to see it. And Gurionov. Gurionov makes it 5-1. You can almost put this game in the bag. Penalty kill now. Kill that off, boys. We've been relatively good on that penalty kill this series so far. 10 minutes left. 5-1 lead. We're being outshot, but that doesn't matter as long as we're outscoring them. 5 minutes left in this period. 5-1. We're about to take a 3-1 series lead back to Seattle at the Climate Pledge Arena. And that is going to do it for this game 4. 5-1 victory for the Seattle Kraken. 3-1 series lead. Chance to take it in 5 at home. Great game by the boys there. Only allowing 1 goal. Now let's go to game 5 here at home with a chance to take the series and win our first playoff series as a franchise. So let's simulate the game here. First period. And Calgary's actually up 2-1. Kachuk and Shillington. We got a goal from Janssen early in the game. Second period. one on each side, Steen and Kachuk. So we're actually down 3-2. So this is the first time we've entered the third period with us being down. So hopefully we can even it up. We are being outshot heavily, almost double. And there it is. Robert Thomas ties the game early in the third period for the Seattle Kraken. We're being outshot 32-18, but the score is 3-3. Monahan there on that first line for the Flames. He gets it done. 4-3 Flames. Just over 10 minutes to go in this period. Let's try and even up. Power play. Big power play here for the boys. Couldn't quite capitalize. Still 9 minutes left. Only 22 shots. Not great. Here we go. 6 minutes left now. Hopefully the boys can find something inside of them to pull out this comeback. 3 minutes left. Come on now, boys. Tie it up. 1 minute left. And it's not going to happen. So the Flames take game 4. Or is that game 4? Game 5. Game 5. The Flames take game 5 in Seattle. We're going back to Calgary for game 6, which is pretty much a must win, because if we don't win that, game 7 can be anything really. So 3-2 series lead still. That's okay. Game 6 back in Calgary. Have a chance to put it away before game 7. And let's simulate this game. Looks like our minor team actually made the playoffs too, which is great. So first period and no score. The shots are 15-5 for us in the first period. Second period and 2 for Calgary, 1 for Seattle. Lindholm and Gauntz for Calgary, Gurionov for Seattle. So we're heading into this period down 1 again. We're outshooting them 21-13. Hopefully we can find something in us, make a comeback here. We need that early goal like we've been getting every game. Doesn't look like we're going to get it, but that's okay. There's still plenty of time, still 15 minutes. We need a goal. We need a hero. Someone needs to tie it. We don't want to have a game 7. Penalty kill. Big penalty kill. And we kill it off. 10 minutes left. Come on, boys. We need something inside of us. 8 minutes left now. Come on, boys. We need someone to tie it. We don't want to go to a game 7. We're out shooting 32-19. David Rich has been solid. 1 goal on 33 shots. 2 minutes left now. We need a tying goal. And we're not. Oh my God, Adam Larson. Adam Larson with 18 seconds left in the third period ties the game for the Seattle Kraken. We're going to overtime. Game 6 with the chance to win the series. We're out shooting them 35-20. We're going to overtime. Let's get right into it. Come on, boys. Don't let that Adam Larson goal. Don't let that go to waste. We need a winner. Penalty kill. Big penalty kill. And we kill it off. Come on, boys. Don't let that goal go to waste. 18 seconds left. Adam Larson. And there it is. There it is. Anthony Beauvillier wins the game for the Seattle Kraken and the series. Anthony Beauvillier with your series winner. And we beat the Calgary Flames in 6. What a final game of that series. Adam Larson with the tying goal with 18 seconds left. And we move on to the second round. And let's find out who we play in the second round. What a game that was. And we play the Nashville Predators, who swept the Edmonton Oilers in that first round there. So this will be an interesting series as well. And now, guys, we're going to take a look at our stats throughout that first round against the Flames there. Beauvillier there, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points in 6 games. Brody as well with 9 points. Steen with 8 points. Konechny 7. DeBrusk 6. Thomas 5. Gurionov and Larson 4 each. So it looks like the scoring was spread out pretty well. Let's take a look at our goaltending here. Robin Lehner, 1-4, lost 1, OT loss and 1, 9-13 and a 262. Not too bad numbers. He did have an assist, which is awesome. So we're going to take a look at Nashville's lineup now and see what they're running in this playoffs here. Now taking a look at the Predators now, they have their first line of Philip Forsberg, Matt Duchene, and Victor Arvidsson. Second line is Thomas Vanek, Ryan Johansson, and Tyler Toffoli. Turris, Koivu, and Granlund. So Koivu and Granlund, that Minnesota Wild connection on that third line. And then Tolvanen, 84 overall, Sissons, and Rocco Grimaldi on the fourth line there. Let's take a look at their defense now. They got Roman Josi and Ryan Ellis as their first pair, 91 and 88. That is a good defensive pair. Matthias Ekholm and Fabro to back them up. And then Harper and Santini. So a little weak on that third pair, but that first pair is very strong. Let's take a look at their goaltenders as well. Pecorine at 85, and UC Saros at an 82. So a pretty deep team, pretty good team, so this should be a good series. So let's go ahead and start this second series off. Now, I'm not expecting a lot from this team. They are still a hopeful status, but it would be kind of cool to pull off, you know, an upset in our second year. So let's get into this game one here and see what happens. So first period against the Nashville Predators, no score. The shots are 14-8 for Nashville. Second period, we got 4 goals right away. Robert Thomas, Guryanov, Brandon Carlo, and Guryanov with his second. So we're heading into that third period with a 4-0 lead. That's what you love to see, especially out of game one. Shots are now 24-21, so we came back a little bit in the shots, but this should be a walk in the park, pretty much per se. We got a power play here. No goal there. About 10 minutes left, and Roman Josi breaks the shutout there. And there we go. TJ Brody answers right back. 5-1. We're on the power play. That was a shorthanded goal by Brody. I didn't mean we're on the power play. We're on the penalty kill, by the way. TJ Brody with that shorthanded goal. 1 minute left, and we score another one. Jake McCabe. So big game there from the Seattle Kraken. 6-1 win over Nashville there. Shots were even. Great game. Great way to start off that series. And I believe that was at home? That was at home. So 6-1 win to start the series. Let's get right into game 2 here. And first period, 2-1 for Nashville. Philip Forsberg and Mikhail Granlund score one. Robert Thomas, though, breaks the 2-0 lead with a power play goal. So second period, and there we go, tie game. Now we got Mikko Koivu scored a shorthanded goal. Steen scored a shorthanded goal, and then Andreas Janssen tied up the game. So we're going into this third period tied 3-3. Shots are 23-16 for us, and let's see what happens. And right away, an early goal. Not even 40 seconds. Oh, and there we go, back to backs. Oh my goodness, there we go. Not even 2 minutes into this period, and we're up 6-3. Dante Fabro there for the Nashville Predators. Not even 5 minutes into that period, we got 4 goals, 3 unanswered there. We got a penalty kill here, and Philip Forsberg scores on the power play. And then Travis Konechny answers right back 16 seconds later. So now we have a 7-5 game, 10 minutes left. What a game. What a period. 6 goals in the first, 8 minutes? 6 goals in the first 8 minutes in that third period. We're out shooting them 34-21. So not the best game by our goaltenders, but still looks like we're going to come out of this game with a victory. So big 5-7 win there for Seattle. Game 2, and we're heading to Nashville up 2-0. What a great game that was. Would have been a great one to see live, that's for sure. Heading over to game 3 now. We are in Nashville, up 2-0 in this series. Let's see what happens in this game 3 here. So first period, and we're up 2-1. Guryanov opens the scoring. Sissons answers back, and then Guryanov with his second of the game right there. Second period, Nashville ties it up. Philip Forsberg a goal. Shots are 28-24 Seattle. We're heading into this third period tied again, so let's see what happens. Big power play right off the start of this period. Doesn't look like we're going to capitalize. Now Nashville has a power play. Big penalty kill for the boys here. Shots are 33-22, and Philip Forsberg scores off the power play, giving Nashville a lead. 14 minutes left. And Beauvillier answers. There you are. Beauvillier with his goal. There answers. Now we are on a 5-on-3 power play now. Let's try and see if we can get something. 5-on-4. No goals on that power play. That's a big power play. 7 minutes left. 38-27. 40-27 are the shots now. 3-3. 5 minutes left in this third period. Let's see if someone can break that tie. 2 minutes left now. And it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're heading to overtime. So 3-3 tie. Shots are 42-31 heading into overtime here. And let's just keep it going. We're going to simulate 8 times, and that's game. There it is. Jesse Puljujärvi with the OT winner for the Seattle Kraken. And Seattle goes up 3-0 in the series against Nashville. Keep in mind, Nashville's the team that swept the Oilers, who were actually 4 points ahead of us in the standings. So, game 4 in Nashville, Nationwide Arena. Here goes nothing. I believe it. Is it the Nationwide Arena? I believe it is. I hope it is. Hope I didn't get that one wrong. Game 4 in Nashville. First period, and Nashville's up 1-0. Mikhail Granlund scores 5 minutes in. Second period, no goals. So 1-0 lead for Nashville going into that third period. Shots are 22-17 for Nashville. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can either tie it or they can score an insurance goal. So even if we lose this game, we're going back to Seattle. Big penalty kill here, and Mikael Granlund scores on that power play. So Mikael Granlund, second of the night, puts Nashville at 2-0. Even if we lose this game, we're going back game 5. We're going back to Seattle. Not too worried. We're still up 3-0 in the series. It will be 3-1 if we lose this game. Another penalty kill here. 8 minutes left. Boys need something. Power play. Here we go. Big power play. And nothing out of it. The boys just hit 20 shots. 4 minutes left in this third period. 3 minutes left now. Shots are 33-22. And it looks like Nashville's going to take game 4, so they survive another day here. Nashville winning 1 at home, so now we're up 3-1 in the series. Game 5 heading back to Seattle at the Climate Pledge Arena. It's been a crazy series so far, not going to lie. This has been a good series, so. Looks like our AHL team actually won their first round. Let's take a look here. Let's see. They beat Bennington. Is it Binghamton? Something like that. 2-1 OT, 6-2 win, 4-2 win, lost 3-2, and then 1-4-0. So they're playing Wilkes-Barre next round. Actually, they won. They're in the third round now. Okay, our AHL team's actually putting on a show. You love to see it. So both our AHL team and NHL team are at least in the second round of the playoffs, which is awesome. So game 5 at home against the Nashville Predators, coming off a 2-0 loss. First period. No score after the first. Shots are 18-12 Nashville. Second period, and Nashville scores 3. Forsberg with 2 and Sissons with 1. So Nashville with a 3-goal lead heading into the third period. Not what you want to see. Shots are relatively even, only a difference of 3. Big power play, 5-on-3 power play, 5-on-4 power play. And it doesn't look like our power play is going to get it done, which is unfortunate. That was a good opportunity to kind of cut the lead a little bit, but 13 minutes left now in the game. We're actually out shooting them now 31-30. 10 minutes left in the game now. We need to come back, and it needs to start now. We're down 3. We don't have a lot of time left, so doesn't look too pretty. You don't want to go back to game 6 with Nashville having momentum in Nashville, but looks like it's going to happen. 3 minutes left in the period. We haven't even figured out Pecorine yet. And that's going to do it. So the boys get shut out in back-to-back games. Nashville wins 3-0 in game 5. And we're heading to Nashville for game 6. This is making for a very interesting series, that's for sure. So, game 6 against Nashville. Let's jump right into it. First period. And Nashville's up 1-0. Victor Arvidsson with a goal. Shots are 11-8 for Nashville. Second period, and we tie it up. Andreas Janssen with a goal. So we're tied up 1-1 going into the third period. Shots are 25-21 for Seattle. Let's see what happens. If we lose this game, game 7. If we win it, we win the series. So we need a hero. Penalty kill. And Forsberg scores on that power play. So Nashville's up 2-1, 15 minutes left. Big power play here. Big power play here. And it doesn't look like we get anything done with it, which is unfortunate. Down 1, 10 minutes left. Shots are even, 28 apiece. We need a hero, boys. We don't want to go game 7 because Nashville is going to come back from a 3-0 deficit if they win that game 7. We need a hero here. 3 minutes left. We haven't gotten a shot in a while. And I don't think we're going to do it. So game 7 going back to Seattle. Nashville was down 3-0 in the series, and now it's all tied up. Anything can go in this game 7. What a series this has been for sure. All right, game 7. Here goes nothing. Let's simulate. First period, and 2-1 Nashville. Toffoli and Forsberg for Nashville. Konechny for us. Second period. And it's 3-1 Nashville. Harper actually scores for Nashville. So we're down 2 in game 7 going into the third period. Out shooting them by 5. 23-18 are the shots. Let's see what happens. Big power play right off the start of the period. Got some shots. Got a lot of shots. Long power play. Very long power play. And we still get nothing out of it. That's very unfortunate. Still down by 2. We're double them in shots almost. 12 minutes left now. Still down by 2. Big penalty kill, and Mikael Granlund's pretty much sealed the deal at that point. We really just blew a 3-0 lead in the second round. That's very unfortunate. It's not the way you want to go out. We had so much momentum, and we just lost it all. We couldn't figure out our power play. Pecorine got back-to-back shutouts. And that's going to do it for the Seattle Kraken's playoff run, which is unfortunate, but still we were a hopeful status. We still ended up making it the second round, game 7 of the second round. So not terrible, but let's check out our playoff stats now and see how our players played. So TJ Brody with 18 points in 13 games was actually our point leader on our team. So a great pickup in free agency there for the Seattle Kraken. Konechny point per game, 3 goals, 10 assists. Let's check who had the most goals for us. It was Guryanov and Beauvillier. Beauvillier only 1 goal, I believe, in that second round. So kind of sucks he went quiet. Our whole team kind of went quiet in those last 4 games. But overall, you know, not too bad of a run. You know, we're still hopeful status. It's only our second year, and we still were competing pretty good. Let's check out Robin Lehner's stats here real quick. 7-5-1, 907, 282. Not the best stats, but we couldn't quite close it out, so that's kind of unfortunate. But let's simulate to the end of these playoffs here. Actually, let's check how our Burnaby Aces are doing. So it actually looks like the Burnaby Aces are tied 1-1 in the conference finals here against Wilkes-Barre. Trevor Moore there is a point-per-game player in these playoffs. Let's take a look at our player stats now. We got Trevor Moore, point per game. We got Oleg Bralin. Now, the crazy thing about this Oleg Bralin, he was a low elite, like, depth pick. This guy is now a 75 overall, so he actually has a chance to crack our roster next year, which is crazy. But he was, like, low 60s, I'm pretty sure. So he's got 10 points in 11 games. Ikonen, 10 points in 11 games. Hollerchuk, 8 and 11. Spotcheck, 7 and 11. Holtz, 7 and 11. Not bad as a rookie. Let's check out Holtz, see if he's grown at all any. And he's a 79, so he actually went up 1 overall, which is great. So hopefully he has a great offseason and can crack the roster for us. Let's check out the goalies. I think we have, who do we have? Zach Fucali, 8-2-1, 935 to 169. That's pretty crazy. So let's simulate the end of this round for the Burnaby Aces and see where we stand. All right, guys. So the Burnaby Aces actually won in 6 against the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. We're now playing the Barracuda in the Calder Cup final. We're going to take a look and see how this goes through. I'm not going to go into the games. 3-2 win there, game 1. Game 2, 3-1 win. Game 3, a 2-1 win. And let's see, game 4, can we get the sweep? No, we lose 1. That's fine. We're going back home. Game 5, we lost another one. Don't pull a Kraken in the second round here. Game 6, and there it is. The Burnaby Aces win the Calder Cup in 6 games. So hopefully that helps the progression of our young players down there as well. All right, guys, so with the playoffs ending, the Nashville Predators actually win the Stanley Cup, so we did lose to the Stanley Cup champions, which is not too bad, especially since we were hopeful status. We weren't really a contender, and our Burnaby Aces did win the Calder Cup there, so not a bad offseason, not too bad, which is tolerable, especially since we're going into that third year and we are more of a contender next year. So looking at the draft lottery results, New Jersey gets first overall pick. No crazy jumps here, actually. It looks like everyone stayed the same except for the top 4 that switched around. So no crazy jumps there, which is not too bad. All right, guys, so taking a look at this third-year draft, Artem Bykov, guaranteed medium franchise sniper. He's probably going to go first overall. Ratty's going to go second high elite. Engquist, medium elite. Wong, medium elite. We got some unknowns here, but only a few like medium elites. There's another one there. Nothing crazy that's been unveiled, that's for sure. So should be a decent draft. Let's check to see if we have any gems or busts in this draft for us. We have 1 bust. That's it. Dale Boss. He is not the boss. We will not be picking him. So no gems or no busts. I'm going to take a look at our trade block, see what picks we have going into this draft. So in this draft, we actually have 2 first rounders. We have ours and Montreal's. We have Carolina's 2nd. We have our 7th. We have Montreal's 3rd. We have a 6th and a 5th. So we have a decent amount of draft picks going in, including 2 firsts. So that's going to be something to look forward to in this draft here. All right, guys, I'm trying to make a trade offer with the Islanders here. They have their 2nd overall pick here. I'm going to combine our 2 firsts for this year and Vandermeer, who's an elite medium goalie. We have 2 medium elite goalies. Vandermeer is a little bit overall less, and the trade value looks pretty even. And I'm trying to snag probably Ratty out of this because I believe that franchise player will go first. So let's see if they accept this offer here. And it's woefully insufficient. So I might try and add like a 3rd on top of that, but nothing crazy. If we can't get it, then that's okay. All right, guys. So I changed out the goalies. I added Jenner instead. He's a little bit more trade value to him, as well as added a third on top of it. So let's see if they accept this. And they don't. So I'm not going to try and push anything. I just wanted to see if maybe they'd be interested in giving it up. All right, guys. So just as I expected, Bykov did go first overall. Medium franchise 82 sniper. Ratty did go second. He's a 76 two-way high elite. So that would have been nice to pick up, but I didn't want to give up too much for it. So we are picking now the 23rd overall pick, and let's see what's available for our team here. We're supposed to pick any of these 4 players here, but they're really not scouted at all. This guy has a 50% chance of being medium elite. Let's sort by potential here and see what we got going on. This Peltonen guy, he's a 75% chance of being a medium elite. Is there any guaranteed at all? Do we have any guaranteed players here? A lot of 25% medium elite. There's 75% chance low elites. 75% chance top 6 medium. So we might as well take a chance on the 75% medium elite. That was that Finnish player, Peltonen, left winger. Let's try and take a chance on Peltonen here. And Peltonen is a medium top 6 sniper, so not a bad pick. And we actually have back-to-back picks here. So I might actually try and find a trade for this one since this draft kind of seems weak now that we're in deeper in the first round pick. So let me try and find a trade, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, so now we're trying to make a trade here with the Chicago Blackhawks. We're giving them our first-round pick for Nicholas Bowden and a 4th round. Bowden was actually a first-round pick as well. 74, 21 years old. He's a medium top 4 defenseman, so let's see if this goes through. And not quite, so let's try and drop that 4th down to 5th, and let's see what they say about that one here. And will it go through? Still rejected, so let's try just 1 for 1. I'm fine with that. Let's see if it goes through. Still rejected, a bit low. So let me try adding a 6th. See if they're okay with that. If not, then I might just make the pick with our first round pick with a 6. And they do accept that. So bring in another young defenseman, especially since there wasn't really anything standing out in this round for us anyways. So all right, guys, now 57th overall, 2nd round. Let's make our pick here. I looked back at Chicago's pick. They drafted a medium top 6 center. He looked not too bad, so kind of sucks, but I mean, Bowden's actually not too bad as well. So these are the suggested players that we should be picking. Of course, they're not scouted at all, so I don't know why they would suggest them to us. We got some 50% chance medium elites. This guy is actually recommended by us, Trotter. He's a goalie, hybrid goalie. We got some 25% medium elites here. We got a 75% chance on a low elite. This Igor Zykov. I think we'll go with Igor Zykov. Let's see what happens. And he's low top 6 center playmaker 64. So not too bad. Low top 6 isn't crazy, but it's not too bad as well. So all right, now we're picking the 3rd round, 88th overall. Let's take a look at what we got here. The suggested players for us is Why Not, Cameron Why Not, and Plandowski. You know what? I'm going to go with Cameron Why Not because why not, right? Let's make this pick. I love that name. Medium top 6 defenseman. Definitely not the best pick, but I had to do it. I thought it was pretty funny. So next we have pick number 151. Let's jump ahead to that in the 5th round here. Sort by potential. Again, this is where we start taking chances now on players. We have 25% chance on some medium elites, including that goalie still. 50% chance on a low top 6. This guy's guaranteed low top 4 defense, so we're going to go with him. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name because that's something else, but we're going to take him. He's guaranteed low top 4. He's 54 overall, which isn't crazy, but still, low top 4 in the 5th round is not too bad for defense. Pick number 215 in the 7th round. This should be our last pick for the draft now. Let's just take a chance on someone. Sort by potential here real quick. Shane Greer, 25% chance on a medium elite. Let's give it a shot. Why not? And he's medium 7th, so not the best draft for us. Not the worst either. Definitely could have been a lot worse, but that's what we're going to go with. Now I'm going to go into re-sign phase here, and I'm going to end this video at the free agency. So let's see who we need to re-sign here. And before I jump into the re-sign phase here, I want to quickly check the awards and see who won all the awards here. So Nashville obviously won the Stanley Cup. President's Trophy goes to the Florida Panthers. It looks like it was a Nashville versus Washington Cup final, so that would have been a pretty good Cup final. Let's check individual awards now. The Art Ross goes to Alex Ovechkin. The Hart Memorial as well to Alex Ovechkin. James Norris to Victor Hedman. Lady Bing to Kuznetsov, so Washington's picking up those awards here. Lundstrom wins the Calder Memorial. Interesting. I'd have to check out his season there. Conn Smythe to Philip Forsberg. Vesna to Tuukka Rask. The Jennings to Bobrovsky, back-to-back years for Bobrovsky there. The Masterton to Braden Coburn. The Jack Adams to Gabo of the Ottawa Senators. I'm surprised we didn't win that one, actually. Hopeful status with 100 points off the new coach. Interesting, but Selke goes to Anze Kopitar. The Ted Lindsay to Alex Ovechkin. And the Maurice Richard to Alex Ovechkin. So unfortunately, he couldn't pick up his second Stanley Cup, but he did clean up at the award ceremony. So and now, guys, we're at the re-sign phase. I'm going to sort by position and see who needs to be re-signed here. So starting with centers, taking a look at it, Conroy and Zykov probably won't get contracts. But Villiers, we need to re-sign. Sammy Blais, we need to re-sign. Robert Thomas, we need to re-sign. Peterson doesn't want an extension, but he is a restricted, so I'll probably just qualify him. Spotchik's still 76, Hollerchuk's 78, Bemstrom 76, and connecting there 86. Let's check our left wingers. These two might not get contracts. This is our first rounder from this year. Scott Lawton, I probably won't re-sign. Depends on how much he wants here. Yeah, he wants $2 million. I probably won't re-sign him. He won't even crack our roster. Schofield, we'll probably give him an offer. Medium bottom 6. You never know if he can pan into something. Alex Steen does want a contract. Let's see how much Alex Steen wants. He's 82 now, 37. 2.45. He actually wants less on a 1 year, so I might bring him back. We'll take a look and see what we're looking at. Ekinen does not want an extension. He's high top 8. AHL top 6 rather, so we probably will bring him back. Maybe we'll qualify him more than likely, but Trevor Moore, we'll qualify him as well. Peyton Krebs is a 76, Lawson Krause is an 80, DeBrusk 83, Janssen 84. So Janssen's actually got some growth on him, which is great to see. Right wingers, these guys probably won't get contracts. Dowd might as well, maybe. This guy, AHL top 6, maybe. Who knows? Jesse Puljujärvi does want a contract. He's an 80 now instead of the 79 I believe he was before. Braylon's still 75 at 20, though. He's on his rookie year. Holtz is actually an 81 now, which is awesome. He will make the roster next year. Nichushkin, he's got 1 year left. We probably won't bring him back. He hasn't really grown at all since we picked him up. Guryanov's an 84 now, and he's on that 1.9 mil for 2 years, which is awesome. Sprong 83, he's on 2.6 for this year. So we got some growth in our young wingers, which is awesome to see. Check our defensemen now. These guys probably won't get contracts. Maybe Foss might get a contract. He's 63. He might be able to play that bottom pair in the AHL there. Adam Larson wants an extension. How much does Adam Larson want? He wants 4.8 over 6 years at 83. That's not terrible. We'll have to take a look. Jake McCabe also wants a contract, 82 at 27. He wants 4.5, so that's a lot of money. We do have a cap space of 45 mil, so we do have a lot of cap space. Olofsson doesn't want a contract. He's 7th defenseman. We'll let him go. Same with Pearson here. He's 78. These are guys that I just signed for the AHL team. But Saprikin, 59, 20. He's low top 4. He'll get a contract. Carlo wants an extension, 81, 24, medium top 4, which is great. He wants an extension, only 3.1, which is great too. So he'll get a contract. Hayjack 80-23 wants an extension, which is good as well. He wants is it a rookie deal? It might be actually be. Yeah, no, it's not a rookie deal. Wow, that's actually cheap. 1.1, I could get him at 1.1 for 3 years. That's not bad at all. Mirko Mueller, doesn't matter, we'll qualify him. Norby will qualify as well. Travis Sanheim, we definitely need to sign, 84-25. He wants 5.1, so that's actually better than Adam Larson in a sense where he's 84 overall and still has time to grow. And then we'll check our other defenseman here. Here's Bowden as well. This is the guy that we traded our other first-round pick for, Nicholas Bowden. Where did he play last year? He played in the AHL. He had 34 points in 82 games in the AHL, so he'll get an AHL spot on our team next year as well. Bouchard, hopefully he gets a little bit of a jump in the offseason. He might start in the AHL as well. Hayden Fleury, 83. TJ Brody's still signed with us, and he'll stay for another 2 years. So let's check our goalies real quick. Like I said, we have 3 goalies, well, including Thatcher Demko, that are medium elite. So these two guys, Jenner and Vandermeer, they're still young, but they got time to grow, 19 and 20. Other than that, Fucali won't get a contract. Demko will get a contract definitely from us. What does he want, though? He's 25-83, and nice, only 1.3, so we can bring him back as a backup. Robin Lehner dropped to an 85, which is unfortunate, so that kind of sucks, but still, only 5.7 is not too bad. So let me make some contracts, send some offers out, and I'll get back to you guys with what I got. All right, guys, so contracts have been sent out. Let's see who re-signs. Brandon Carlo actually offered a 1 year, something like 1.8, like nothing crazy. He actually wanted less on a 1-year deal, which is fine by me. At 24 years old, only 81. I didn't want to pay him like 3 something. So Brandon Carlo comes back. Adam Larson does come back. I signed him at like 500,000 than what he wanted. Trevor Moore resigns. Bavillier resigns. Travis Sanheim resigns. Sammy Blais resigns. Robert Thomas. Thatcher Demko. Libor Hajek. Zykov signs. Peltonen signs. This guy rejected. I'm going to qualify him. He's 21 years old. He's got like medium top 9 potential, so I'm going to qualify him. Let's see. Puljujärvi doesn't want a 2-way even though he wants like a 3-year under $1 million deal, so I'll check back with Puljujärvi. Jaden Jenner resigns. Saprikin resigns. Conroy signs. Foss signs. Perfect. So let me address those 2 other contracts and I'll get back to you guys. Now, I found this kind of funny, guys. If you look at Jesse Puljujärvi, it says that he is interested in a 2-way, but he just said that he didn't want a 2-way. So I'm going to give him a 1-way because he's going to play on our team regardless. But if you take a look here, like, we could kind of cheese the system because I could sign him for 8 years at, what's that? 1 mil. Let's go 8 years at 1 mil on a 1-way, and let's see if he accepts that. And taking a look at our team now, as you guys can see, we have 30 mil in cap space. $30 million in cap space. Going by position, we have 86, 83, 82, 82. So those are our 4 centers going into next season. Taking a look at left wingers, we have Janssen, DeBrusk, Kraus, and then we need one more. We need one more left winger. Looking at right wingers, we have Guryanov, Sprong, Holtz, Nichushkin, Puljujärvi. So we don't even really need a left winger per se. And who knows how much Braylon's going to jump in the offseason here. Or Brylan, I don't know how you guys want me to pronounce that. Looking at our defensemen, we have Brody, Sanheim, Fleury, Larson, Carlo, and Hajek. So there's 6 defensemen right there. And then our goalies as well, Later and Demko. So we have 30 mil in cap space to play with. And we pretty much have our set rosters, so we can make some moves here, try and sign someone in the offseason. We'll have to take a look. Maybe we can get someone really big to help put this team over the edge kind of thing. So let me get up to free agency, and I'll show you guys who's available in that free agency class. And as you guys can see, Jesse Puljujärvi did decide to accept that cheese contract, so 1 mil for 8 years. He's a elite potential winger, only 23 years old, on a 1 mil deal for till he's 31. So interesting there, but glad to have him on the team. Now let's jump into the free agency here. I'm just going to simulate right ahead. I'm hoping that there's something big in there. We have a lot of money to work with here. Mueller accepts our qualifying offer. No big deal. He'll play in the minors. All right, scouts, coaches, pro scout on the line. Don't worry about it. Contract warning. Yeah, all good. Let's go to free agency here and see who is available. Oh my God, the Canucks have Pedersen available. Wow. I don't know why. That's interesting. Let's sort by overall here. So Pedersen, there's T Hall. We could always bring in Taylor Hall. Ryan Strome wants 7 mil for 6 years at 85. Thornton there. Connor Sherry wants a lot too. Schwartz not bad there as well. 5.4 for 5 years at 84. That's not too bad. Nick Foligno, he's already 33. And other than that, we're not looking at anything crazy. It doesn't look like there's any defensemen really. Like Hjalmarsson's the best defenseman there. That's kind of rough, especially since we have the money to work with. There's not a lot there. Let's take a look at goalies though real quick. See if there's any standout goalies there. And there really isn't. I mean, Frederick Anderson, 86. He only wants 5 mil. That's not too bad. King Henrik, he's 39. Grubauer. Like, there's nothing really crazy in this free agency class except for Elias Pettersson or Peterson and Taylor Hall. So I wonder what it would take to potentially get Elias Peterson. Like, maybe we can make a trade for the rights to him and sign him. That might be something we have to consider because that would be nice to have on that first line. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let you guys give some input on what you guys are thinking for off-season wise. What maybe we could change up in the lineup. Like I said, we're right on the edge of contending, but we're not quite there yet. So maybe there's some trades that we can make something like that. So let me know down in the comments below. And that is going to do it for episode 4 of our Seattle Kraken franchise rebuild mode in NHL 20. I hope you guys did enjoy that episode. Like I said in the last clip, let me know down low in the comments what you guys think we should do with this team. We're right on the verge of being a contender, but we have a lot of young prospects, a lot of young players coming up, and a lot of growth still available for our team. So, like I said, let me know down low in the comments what you guys think, if there's anything we should do with this team, any trades you want to see happen, any players brought in, players you want out, stuff like that. So, if you guys did like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you guys want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. And with that said, hope you guys have a good one. Catch you on the next one.